This is the ear model. This is the part everyone recognizes out here. So the ear is divided into three regions. We have the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. They do have very distinctive borders, which I will talk about. This is the outer ear. It's called the pinna, P-I-N-N-A, and this is the external acoustic canal right here. And then we have, this is the tympanic membrane. So the tympanic membrane would be the border of the outer ear. Okay. Next, we're going to look at the inner ear. Directly adjacent to this tympanic membrane, we have three little bones: the malleus, the incus, and the stapes. So these are all fused together, but if we look just at this here, the hammer is the malleus. That's the one directly adjacent to the tympanic membrane. The one that looks like a number 7 is the incus, and the one that looks like a little horseshoe with the hole in it is the stapes. Please look at different models because different models will depict this in different ways. For example, I have from another model over here, I have the stapes depicted separately. Do you see that? So this is the stapes, it's the one with the hole in it. And the other model shows the malleus and incus separately. The foot plate of the stapes, you see the foot plate of the stapes here, goes into this oval window. Okay? So the oval window is considered to be a structure of the middle ear. And then after that, we are now in the inner ear. So if I put this back in, this is sitting inside that petrous temporal region of the temporal bone. So now we're in our inner ear. We have 1, 2, 3 different semicircular canals. This is what gives us orientation in that X, Y, and Z direction. And then just prior to that, we have the vestibule. This is the cochlea, that's the organ of hearing. So that makes this nerve coming in the vestibulocochlear nerve. Again, different models will show you different things. This model does not show you the utricle and the saccule, but this model does. If we look at this, we have our cochlea, semicircular canals. This is our vestibulocochlear nerve coming in. Do you see the two bumps here we have in the vestibule? The smaller bump here is the utricle, and the larger one on the bottom is the vestibule. This is shown very clearly on this model, but the original model that we looked at did not really show the bumps on the vestibule. Another structure of the middle ear that I just realized I forgot to mention. Okay. My middle ear bones sit right in here. What we have is the eustachian tube, or the internal auditory tube. This is the tube that allows air to go into the middle ear. You have to have that air in order for the ear to function. This is the one that becomes jammed up on little babies, generally on long flights when they're sitting right behind you, and causes tremendous pressure in the ears. So if these become scarred through repeated infections, you may have to have tubes put in your ear to allow for that air to get in, to circulate. So that is our ear in a nutshell. One other thing I'd like to show you very quickly, these are actual middle ear bones. Here's your malleus, incus, and stapes. I had 2 sets of these, but my stapes from the other set is missing.